Hello again, good friends. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brian from Apex Detail. There's a group of detailing products I would reach for when I'm cleaning a trash car compared to a car that's well maintained. There's also a separate group of products I would reach for when I'm protecting a trash car after it's cleaned up compared to a car that is really well maintained and looked after. Today we're going to take a look at that group that I would reach for when I am protecting a car that is well maintained, stays clean, and we'll talk about plastic and leather protection with these two products here. This is Dr. Beasley's plastic protectant and also Dr. Beasley's leather conditioner and protectant. Let's start the video. Dr. Beasley's leather cream, used to revitalize your car's leather interior, seats, armrests, center console, door panels. Also has some UVA, UVB inhibitors in there as well to help protect. We're also going to take a look at Dr. Beasley's plastic conditioner. This reintroduces moisture and replenishes color back into your plastics in the interior of your car, and also protects it from UVA, UVB, the sun, along with car washes, really two of the worst enemies for both the outside and the inside of your car. Preparation is going to be the key to any of these detailing products, and I know I sound like a broken record with this, but it's exactly how it goes. The better you prepare, the more you're going to get out of the product you use. So the first thing I do is blow out all the loose grit and dirt from the interior. If I was really working on a trash car, I'm going to start from the top at the headliner, work my way down so everything falls down to the carpet to vac up later. Forced air is an incredible tool, so I'll use the Griot's Garage Air Pulse to get things started, switch over to the Air Chuck to get in the corners, the seams of leather seats, getting near the stitches and in the seams of leather seats. That's going to be an important thing to do. If you're sliding your backside in and out of the car and there's a lot of grit and dirt near the seams where the bolsters and the different patches and panels meet, you want to remove that, because that really, when the pieces rub together, that really puts a lot of wear and tear on the leather and the top coat. I'll follow that up with a cleaner. If it's a trash car, it's going to be one cleaner. Compared to a well taken care of car, it's going to be another one. I'm just going to mist a light APC, most of the time spray 9, which is also going to help me kill some germs and bacteria and clean up the larger patches. I'm then going to bring in the Sonax foamer, which is a gentle foamer, to help me get in and around the stitches as well, using my detailing brushes that I showed in a previous video, and these work fantastic. Take your hands, take your fingers, pull those seams apart so you can really get the detail brush in there. By the way, this is more like a dry foam, and really a good choice, especially if you're working on the perforated leather seats, so it really doesn't oversaturate and get down into both the stitching and also the perforated holes in those seats. Just a great choice. Once I agitate with a brush, I'll simply pull away the dirt and the grime with a microfiber. With the leather nice and clean, ready for protection, you can also follow up with another microfiber just to make sure it is dry. Making sure it's completely dry before applying the protection will give it an opportunity to bond with the top coat. And enter the Dr. Beasley's leather cream. So use an applicator. It doesn't matter what kind, guys. Foam, microfiber. You can use a microfiber towel. As long as you get the product on the seat itself and spread it out, massage it into the leather. Now let it soak in. Work its way in and adhere to the seat for about 10-15 minutes. So if you have to go over to the other side and start to prep or apply it to that seat, then you can come back and wipe off any high spots with a nice fresh microfiber. Just like when you were cleaning, get your hands in there, pull the seams apart, pull the sections of leather apart so you can get the protectant in there, in and around the seams to prevent some wear and tear. If you have time for two coats is always best. After about 10-15 minutes, I'll grab my microfiber, come back in, and just gently go over the seat. Make sure there are no high spots. All right, so I took care of both seats, the leather on the center console armrest and the armrest on the door panels, and looks fantastic, feels natural, smells just like it did before, so there's no cleaner smell in with the creams, doesn't give an artificial smell at all, and looks great. With the leather clean, protected, and out of the way, we can move on to the plastic. Most of us, most of the cars, we're going to be dealing with that type of substrate the most. There's a lot of plastic in the interior, so let's clean them up just like we did the leather, pretty much the same way, and we're going to protect them as well. If I happen to get a lot of moisture in the cracks and the seams of either the seats or the door panels, I could just bring in the forced air and get it out of there. Enter the Dr. Beasley's plastic protectant and conditioner, and we're going to apply that the same way we did the leather cream. I'll use any type of applicator will do, foam or microfiber, or you can even use a microfiber towel. Just get it on the plastic, spread it out, massage it in, and just like the leather cream, we're going to let that sit for about 10 to 15 minutes before we go any further. 10-15 minutes, we're going to follow up with microfiber, make sure there are no smudges or high spots, and that's really all there is to it. Except for a little bit of upholstery and carpeting, the entire interior is nice and fresh and clean again and makes it comfortable to jump back in for a nice long ride. And that will bring us to the final thoughts segment of the video. Well, let's talk about the Dr. Beasley's leather cream first. A conditioner and a protectant, and since a huge percentage of the modern day leathers have a top coat, I would just look at this for its protection. Conditioning if you have natural or exposed leather like the King Ranch edition and many others. As a protectant, putting it on, removing piece of cake, it leaves the leather feeling and smelling subtle and natural. It doesn't put an artificial smell in your car if you like that new car leather smell and you don't want anything to really take its place. The leather conditioner and cream will get an impressive, above average to impressive. I use it in my car because it's taken care of, and I really don't need anything really aggressive or overbearing to take care of my leather, and I really do use this in my car. When it comes to the plastic conditioner, I'm going to have to say pretty much the same. It does a great job in leaving the plastic look darker and richer. A nice full dark color look if you have a dark color. As for protection, it's hard to tell what it's protecting from. Hopefully and mostly UVA, UVB, because I don't spill anything in the car. I don't drink or eat anything in the car, and neither do most of my customers. So these products both will work great for cars that are maintained and are kept in really good shape. So both of these will get an above average, impressive rating on the channel. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Brian from Apex Detail. Catch you in the next video.